You ever feel like history hides things on purpose? Not the kind you read in books, the kind kingdoms were willing to bury, seal, curse, and kill for. Today, we step into a place that shouldn't exist, a place that rewrites everything we know about ancient Egypt, the gods they feared, and the giants they served. What you're about to see isn't treasure hunting. It's walking into a forbidden chapter of human history. Now keep your light steady, take a breath, and whatever happens, don't touch anything until we're sure it won't kill us. The discovery begins. The entrance is nothing more than a crack in a cliff. At first glance it looks like erosion, but the chisel marks are unmistakable. Someone carved this with precision, then tried to make it vanish. Inside, the temperature drops instantly. The air is thick, unmoving, untouched for thousands of years. A few more steps and the darkness swallows everything behind us. Look at this chamber, I whisper, sweeping the light along the walls. It's enormous, perfect symmetry, a royal archive, but built in a style older than any pharaonic dynasty. 7 markings appear on the wall, stargates or symbols each, pointing deeper into the complex. Whatever this place is, it wasn't for common burial. It was a vault of knowledge, or a prison for something dangerous. We push forward. A metallic glint stops me. A mound of silver bars, stacked like offerings. Not scattered, not damaged, perfectly preserved. Whoever placed them here believed silver mattered more than gold. That alone tells us this site predates the dynasties we know. A few feet away, a stone slab reveals a drawn layout. A map. The architects planned this like a kingdom underground, I murmur. Every line is straight, every angle intentional. The first inner room we step into a narrow passage. The dust is untouched. My partner taps on a side wall. The sound isn't solid, it's hollow. We strike carefully. The stones crumble away. Behind it, a scroll, not torn, not burned, not cracked. The seal is still intact. This shouldn't exist, I say. The humidity alone should have destroyed it. But the seal carries a worn and ancient curse, a marking of Sekhmet, the war goddess. She guarded places of destruction, not knowledge. So why protect an archive? We advance into another chamber. The stone shines faintly. Copper fans, Sekhmet figurines, ritual items. Not valuable for their materials, but priceless for their meaning. We dig carefully and hit something hard. A golden axe head. Heavy, cold, pristine. It's ceremonial, I say, but made for a goddess, not a warrior. The labyrinth symbols intensify as we follow the left path. The walls narrow. The ground trembles with every step, like the stones fear being disturbed. Then the passage expands into a chamber so vast the ceiling disappears. We're through the labyrinth, I whisper. This is the heart. 7 stone platforms stand in a circle, each holding remnants of offerings, beads, fabrics, rare amber used only for embalming royalty. We document everything. One platform hides something under the sand. A garment, soft as silk, untouched by time. Near it, a jar containing deep red resin and embalming material used only for kings. This is a royal preparation room, I say. But there's no body. The false cave. The survey maps warned of a collapsed cave. But now we see the truth. Someone carved every ridge of this tunnel. Every curve aligns with something deeper inside. A hidden entrance. My partner grins. Told you this would be the big one, but I raise a hand. Do not touch anything until we know what triggers this place. We move slow, scanning, listening. The protector of knowledge. A familiar figure carved into the next wall. Thoth, god of secrets, god of writing. That means scrolls, I whisper. But instead of scrolls, we find decoys or innate chests filled with cheap metals and broken tools. Why hide worthless items? The real stash lies beneath, buried in the sand, sealed in layers of resin and linen. Inside one, priceless tablets. Inside another, rare minerals, stored like they were sacred. The first gold find a deeper room reveals iron chests, locked, reinforced, almost impossible to open with ancient tools. We pry one open. Bronze. Another bronze again. Dig deeper, I say. A faint glow bursts from beneath. Gold. Not jewelry. Not coins. A figurine of Apis the sacred bull. Embodiment of divine kingship. This is the room, my partner says. No doubt. The weight of the statue alone could buy cities. The decoy and the curse we encounter leave us. Mechanical. Advance. We push. A rumble shakes the chamber. But gold is outside. I realized this was a trap. A warning. But the carving in the wall corner is different, newer. Someone tried to leave a clue. We follow it, and then we see it. Stacked gold bars, sealed jars, sacred incense, the real treasury. The archive within an archive. One colossal slab shifts with a touch. Behind it, an entire golden scroll archive. Rows of scrolls plated in gold, engraved with symbols older than hieroglyphs. We beat the scribe's curse, I say. This is beyond royal. This is cosmic. We've crossed from archaeology into legend, a celestial room. Farther in lies an observatory underground. Stone mirrors catch the faintest light. Markings trace celestial paths. This was their star calendar, I whisper. No civilization this early should have known this. We move deeper. A workshop appears, tools preserved, pigments untouched, slabs ready for carving. This wasn't just a tomb. It was where knowledge was created. The queen's pre-chamber. Then the temperature rises. The next chamber is massive, lined with marble and obsidian. Offerings cover the ground. Silver, lapis, gilded statues. They said the queen was buried with enough gold to buy an army. My partner murmurs. This room proves she existed, but the main vault is still hidden. We search a loose stone at the base of a wall shifts. Behind it nothing. No, I whisper. Not nothing. A doorway. The second labyrinth. This one is narrow, low, suffocating. Every step sounds like the ceiling wants to collapse. We crawl through until the air opens again. A gate as tall as a house stands before us. Painted wood, massive hinges, a temple gate, stored underground. What kind of people built this? My partner asks. Not normal humans, I answer quietly. Rooms of gold. We follow the markings. A room plated head to toe in gold appears. Then another filled with diamonds. Then another holding musical instruments crafted with impossible precision. This is not a tomb anymore. This is an empire hidden under the earth. The crown and the queen. At last, a solitary chamber, a pedestal, a crown, carved with symbols of Ra, Isis, and Osiris. She ruled more than a kingdom, I whisper. She ruled knowledge itself. The scepter prophecy, the walls in the next chamber show a map, but not geographical prophecy. A scepter with a stone not of this world, a beam of light striking it, a gate opening. The legends were true, I say. The power wasn't gold, it was this stone. We follow the markers. Another chamber. Hanging bodies, a burial type unknown to Egyptian culture. The architect's chamber reveals everything. A 3D map coordinates the final resting place of the scepter. We can reach it in a day, my partner says. But when we get there, the chamber is empty. Fresh footprints. They beat us to it, he growls. The sound echoes are still here. We chase, but whoever took the scepter disappeared into the dark. The treasury. We retreat deeper and find something else, a treasury untouched for millennia. Not gold alone, but culture, history, artifacts that change everything. We seal this place, I say. We secure it. The giant's ring. But our journey continues. A cliffside path reveals carvings hundreds of feet tall. A ring engraved into stone, the giant's ring. This isn't human, my partner whispers. We follow the clues into a flooded tunnel. Gold lapis offerings. Signs of a civilization predating Egypt. The ring of Ra's Majesty, crocodile scales litter the ground. Sobek's chamber, gold eggs, ritual items, and then a finger, giant stone finger wearing a ring unlike anything known. The ring of Ra's Majesty. I breathe, it was real. Ending. We seal the path, we record everything. The scepter is still out there, taken by someone who knew the prophecy. But this discovery, this underground empire, it's the greatest find in generations, and it's only the beginning.